So I'm glad I opened this window earlier and saved it because here we go. Oh man. So, okay. Kathy Kennedy decided to, I guess, do a piece for the Academy of Motion Picture and Sciences for the Oscars coming up. They do the technical awards off air. They never televise those because that award show is long and obnoxious and boring as hell, enough as it is, and nobody's watching it anymore now. I don't think anybody's watched the Oscars outside of California and New York probably in the last 20 years. Very few. The ratings tank every year. So Kathy Kennedy does this bit. And look, before I kind of go into the comments here, because, by the way, this has all been deleted now, y'all. It's not on YouTube anymore, at least not in this capacity. The video is still there. However, the likes to dislikes have been erased, and the comment section has been deleted and turned off. As of the time that I left this window open, and I made sure I loaded a bunch of comments earlier, I didn't have time to do that then. I really don't have that much time to do it now. But I definitely wanted to save this for posterity, and I'm afraid that, for whatever reason, my computer doesn't update, logs out, logs back in, whatever the case. I don't want to lose this. So I've got the screen record on right now, and we're just going to talk our way through this because, this is some funny shit. Oh, my God. All right, so at the time of this, just about an hour or two ago, 94 thumbs up and 9,000 thumbs down. I mean, we are talking literally a 100-to-1 ratio here of negativity for this. And I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, again, Hollywood is such an incestuous, insular dumpster fire of groupthink and echo chambers. These people, they just don't seem to understand. They think the entire world loves them and everything that comes out of their mouth. They don't understand that outside of their little circles in Hollywood, nobody gives a flying fart what these people think. And especially if you want to put somebody so polarizing like Kathy Kennedy out there, who's just decimated the most valuable movie franchise in Hollywood's history, like she's some kind of spokesperson for strong, independent women, a woman who basically achieved her station in life at present by riding on the backs of other creative, talented people that brought her there. She basically did nothing except ride their coattails until she got into the big job herself and then promptly burned it to the ground. People like Steven Spielberg, who, by the way, walked away from her once again recently, as he won't be doing the Indiana Jones movie now anymore, from what I hear. She pissed off George Lucas, who basically put her in this position because he trusted her. And I think he went in with the best of intentions, but that didn't work. But look, let's just get into this. So one of the things that people are kind of sniping on Kennedy on this for, the video itself, I don't care about. They're talking about her reading the screen direction or the stage direction off the script like she's an idiot. She says fade in the beginning. Look, let me just respectfully disagree with all you guys. Listen to what I'm going to tell you. If you listen to the entirety of her video, which I am not going to go playing through this thing here, I don't care. She does start with fade in. Then in another phrase, when she gets to the second nominee, she says cut to. And then she talks about the third nominee, I believe she says cut to again, and then says fade out. This was just a scriptwriter who deliberately put screen direction in the script to try to be cute and clever. They are handing out awards for technical achievements in film. So I think it was just... the problem is not the script. It's not that she's saying fade in, cut to, fade out. I get it. She's not an idiot, and this didn't go through a dozen or 20 people's hands before it hit YouTube, and none of them noticed that she was reading the wrong things off the cue card and let it slide. No, it was part of the script, guys. Again, which I get. Here's the deal. Kathy Kennedy has all of the delivery capability of a dull plank of wood. Okay? She's monotone, she's boring, she's quiet, she's kind of dopey on this stuff. If you don't believe me, go back and watch her delivery for the December 14th Star Wars Investor Day when she rattled off all the upcoming Star Wars projects. It was terrible. It was like I wanted to know what was coming, but God, it was painful listening to her deliver it. She's a bar of soap. She's a plank of wood. She has all the personality of a blade of grass. It's just awful. Anyway, let's get into some of these comments, shall we? Because this is just comedy gold in here, and it's now all gone. 5,000, over 5,000, almost 6,000 comments. The dislikes were up to 8, I think almost 10,000 before they shut this off. And some of these things are gold. Look who's up at the top here, my boy, Heel versus Babyface. I love his channel. This guy cracks me up. Hypocrite that stands for nothing. We love Gina Carano. LOL, imagine being a spokesperson for, quote, strong women when you alone have ruined the world's greatest fictional story ever created. Kathleen Kennedy, you support strong, independent women. Fires a woman who actually is strong and independent. I mean, the jokes write themselves on this one. The like and dislike ratio puts a smile on my face. Man, it was cracking everybody up, apparently, except the Oscars. We want strong, independent, and fierce women, unless she doesn't have the same politics, and then we'll throw her to the wolves or under the bus or God knows wherever else. Hateful old windbag just fired the only strong, and this just goes on and on. I'm not going to read all these. I literally could spend hours and hours reading this. They're gone now. So I'm just going to kind of slowly drag down. I can tell you, this is, and y'all can go back through this video and pause some of these and read them yourself. It is freaking hilarious. And I've probably got about, oh man, there's got to be hundreds and hundreds of these things loaded. I managed to get loaded up. Probably if I hit the bottom of the screen and have it refresh and pull up more, they'll probably disappear. But I'm just so y'all know, I'm like maybe, oh my Lord, I don't even know if I'm 20% or maybe 10% through this entire scroll. I mean, you can see 76 likes, 6,000 dislikes. Palpatine, I love democracy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is... I tell you, I've been under the weather the last week or so. This just put a smile on my face today. I've been fighting off some crud. Oh, my Lord. Came here just to dislike. People are fed up with Hollywood's BS. There was a bunch of comments in here. I came here just for the comments, and it didn't disappoint. No joke. Yeah, I mean, this is... I don't even know... you talk about just stepping in your own pile of dog crap. I mean, this is one of these unforced errors. And look, I'm sure all of this was probably recorded in advance. I'm sure this thing was probably filmed, a couple of weeks ago. Maybe all before all this Gina stuff. But good Lord. Good Lord. Look, Kathy has not been sticking her nose out into the limelight the last year or so since the disastrous end of the sequel trilogy. And that's probably why. Because she'll show up on places like YouTube, and then this happens. This glorious, I mean, it goes on and on and on. So I'm only going to take another minute, and I'm going to call it quits on this one. Like I said, the key takeaways is YouTube has deleted this, I'm sure at the request of the Oscars and Kathleen Kennedy's publicist. I mean, look, to me, guys, if Disney thinks that hashtags and BS that goes on online in places like Twitter and Facebook and YouTube matters, then this should matter to them, should it not? I mean, if you're going to tell me that what Disney cares about is, oh, they saw those Fire Gina hashtags and blah, blah, blah. No, this all boils down to Lucasfilm. And Disney has yet to step in and do anything about it. But hopefully today, they're getting more of a message. Look, I've said this in other videos. You can go back and listen to them. I think Bob Iger knows damn well what needs to happen. I think he's riding out the clock on Kathy's contract that is, according to All sources I've seen, comes up later this year. Why make a big stink and fire her now and cause problems versus just letting it happen naturally by attrition, and you appoint somebody in her stead that is basically completely 100% airtight defensible, meaning you can't fire Kathleen Kennedy and then turn around and appoint Jon Favreau as CEO of Lucasfilm, because then it's going to be, they got rid of me because I'm a woman, and they put a man in place now. It's going to be another woman, and it's probably going to be a woman of color, and that's just fine. I just want a qualified, business-minded person running that studio, and you let Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni do their thing. You let them make Star Wars. You let them make you the products that is going to bring the studio money, and you simply manage the financial business into the studio. That's what a good CEO should be doing in this situation. That's what a good studio head should do. It's not every studio head out there is a brilliant creative. All right, we're about halfway through these. I told you I loaded a lot. Like I said, y'all can go in here. I'm not reading all these right now. I have not read all these. I'm not going to read all these. I know some of you guys love this kind of stuff. So I'm putting it out there for you. It's just me to you. So you can come back in here later. And I know you can't read them at this speed, but you can pause a video on YouTube. So you see some stuff you like, stop a frame, take a read, post what you like in the comments below. How about y'all do that? Y'all can go scroll through this. Y'all let me know some of your favorite comments, and you can comment on this video below it. Tell me what you thought some of the funniest stuff was. I mean, I don't think there's a damn comment in here that is positive. Congrats, ladies. You know who else is a wonderful woman breaking glass ceilings? Gina. Bring her back. Oh, man. Yep, that's what I've been saying. Kathy Kennedy is a disgrace to real empowered women like Gina Carano, who stood by her convictions and didn't cater to extreme leftist ideologues. Let's not forget it was straight up bullying what was happening to Gina Carano. It was just lies and bullying, and it was ridiculous. And these people are mental defectives. All right. Let's scroll through the rest of these, and I have a feeling, like I said, once I hit the bottom, I have a feeling this sucker's going to refresh itself, and it is going to disappear. But this was bad. And I'm going to show you real quick before we leave, just so you have a point of comparison to the same point in time, these other Oscar videos, nobody, some of them like 1,000 views here, a couple hundred views there. Nobody gives a damn about the Oscars. Nobody gives a damn about Hollywood people patting themselves on the back, sitting around in a, No, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be nice. I could say what they sit around and do with each other, but you can use your imagination. This was just brutal. I mean, I will say this, and I think I don't remember who was putting it out there first. I know Ryan Kinnell had thrown this out there, did a video earlier over on RK Outpost. Great channel. Ryan's a real cynic, man, when it comes to Star Wars' future, which I totally understand, and I appreciate his opinion on things. I respect him. I'm not quite there where he's at yet, where everything is burned to the ground. I think Kathy is certainly trying to get herself close. I think Disney is trying to ride this out because, like I keep saying it over and over, Disney does not like to air their dirty laundry. Disney likes to take care of things very quietly, under the table, subtly, slowly. All right, I'm hitting the end of my scroll here. Let's see what happens. It just stops. Oh, look at that. It's your Muslim uncle was the last comment on the bottom of my feed. I know that dude. He's on YouTube. I see him all over the place. So, I didn't have another, let me see if I can get another, well, I can't get it right now, can I? Well, anyway, there we go. That's it. That's it. So that was all the way to the bottom. So here we are. I'm going to get back to the top of this. You can see where I had this earlier. 35,000 views by far. And let me tell you what, most of those views were not people watching what she was saying. Most of those views were happening in the background on this 1-minute video while people went to the page to hit the dislike button, read the freaking hilarious comments, and then post their own comments. You look at the other Oscar videos. It's a travesty. It's totally hilarious. Anyway, take care. Have a good one. This is priceless, and it's hidden and gone now, to my knowledge. I'll cut in with a second one when I post this later, and we'll look to see where it is currently, because it ain't this anymore. But we got the receipts. We saved them. All right, y'all take care. Have a great day.